different organization, and there was complications with the medicals, and Hard Knocks picked up the fight. They saw it was going to be a good one. That's a big shot from Vaz Lep.
Yeah, big shot, and Keegan Oliver goes to his bread and butter in a takedown right away. He shook off the first one. He could not shake off the second right hand. He gets the takedown, though, as he typically does, and now he's got side control.
It's very important as a fighter that when you get rocked, you have to have a natural instinct to do something. Whatever it is, you have to have that natural instinct. For Keegan Oliver, it's a shot in on a double leg. And once he was able to shoot in, Vaz Lep has to give him time to be able to recover, and it's all that he needs to be able to get his wits back about him. Now Keegan Oliver in a very good position, almost has his head out.
Keegan Oliver pops his head out now and continues to work on top of Vaz Lep, looking to advance his position, looking to maybe secure a submission. Nice knee to the side of the ribs of Vaz Lep, trying to damage that airway system. Lep able to roll out now and roll up, and now a guillotine up against the cage. A standing guillotine. There's no arm in there. Keegan Oliver may be in trouble here.
He's inside the guard of Vaz Lep, which is very dangerous. Keegan has to attack the grip, which is what he's doing right now. And perhaps his loss in his last fight to Derek Falk might be able to get him out of this position just because he's now worked on it, having become a victim of a guillotine choke.
3.5 minutes to go in round one, and Keegan Oliver continuing to try and break this guillotine hold and pop his head out. And again, what this does to the cardio of the guy underneath, whether or not he burns his arms out just holding Keegan Oliver there, because you can see that second arm not able to really get in there because of how high up Oliver is right now. That's going to prevent them from securing the choke.
Well, and Keegan is taking deep breaths in. You can see with his chest moving, and now the grip is broken, and so Keegan Oliver can get to work, but good work from Vaz Lep. Now let's see how Vaz Lep's arms react, and Keegan wants to bring it back standing.
So Keegan Oliver brings it back to the feet. Vaz Lep again darts in with that front punch. Oliver looking for the head kick. That one not in the right postal code.
Nice spinning back kick to the body, although it did miss. It does cover a lot of distance, so you can start that kick from a long distance out and still have it be effective.
Nice little combination there from Oliver. And now he lands a big hand and just, well, no swarm at all, just waits for Vaz Lep to get up. A nice jab that sent Vaz Lep reeling. And Oliver continues to pace. Kick to the midsection and another punch. Oliver, nice set of combinations here once he got back up to his feet.
Keegan Oliver, an interesting story, and why he's so tenacious. He said, look, I've had cancer twice, and I was hit by a car before my pro debut, so if nothing like a big shot's going to stop him. So that's why, again, he shows that tenacious attitude.
Speaking of a big shot, a nice leg kick that's raising a welt on the back of the leg of Vaz Lep. Another one to the same spot. Keegan Oliver targeting that front leg of Vaz Lep, trying to take away a little bit of the speed, take away a little of the agility.
Well, and you might be right, Ryan, with Vaz Lep's arms perhaps burning out, because he's not throwing at all compared to the early in the fight when he was throwing very quickly and very crisply.
Oliver continuing to push the pace here, putting his hands down as if to say, come on, come in and get some. And Vaz Lep did land a punch. Oliver shaking it off as though it didn't mean anything. Again, no shortage of confidence in the condition. Oliver has moved forward for the better part of the back half of this round. Vaz Lep has really kind of danced backwards. Keegan Oliver, after taking an early right hand that dropped him, has really pushed the pace here in round number one. Another nice leg kick that lands.
There's Keegan, nice. That was a nice counter on the jab. He caught Vaz Lep coming in.
Yeah, jabbed him and sent him back. Lep was looking for the big overhand left. And again, Vaz Lep dancing away. Just 10 seconds left now in round number one. And Keegan Oliver coming forward. Nice kick. That one up high. Didn't just miss the chin, Jeremy, connecting with the top of his chest.
Not to mention all the wrestling that Keegan does throughout the season as well. So lots of competition experience for Oliver.
Big swing leads to a double leg takedown. Timed that shot perfectly. Keegan Oliver back on top.
And this time he lands in side control, which is where he needs to be if he's going to get guillotined, and he knows he's going to get guillotined. You got to end up in side control.
Landing a couple punches, a couple elbows. Vaz Lep forced to defend as opposed to trying to create some offense, Jeremy.
It's the pressure down that Keegan's putting right now on the head of Vaz Lep. You'll see that he's pushing that forearm right into the neck of Vaz Lep. That's causing Vaz to not be able to get the hands underneath to be able to put some pressure on that guillotine, even though they were in side control. And now Keegan working to get up in the mount.
Keegan Oliver now steps over, has the mount, has an arm in, triangle choke, and trying to secure it. Vaz Lep not really attacking the grip yet. Doesn't look like it's that deep under the chin, but doing what he can to end this fight. Keegan Oliver has the arm triangle, now gives it up. Some big punches landed here as he lands some massive shots to the side of the head of Vaz Lep. Swarming attack, a big knee on top of it. Keegan Oliver is looking to finish this fight.
Well, in these knees from this position, he's got the cross wrist. He's also on the far ankle, so it makes it so that if Vaz Lep tries to come up during those knees, Keegan Oliver will be able to switch him. Now another big knee to the side.
Yeah, that one landed with authority. Vaz Lep trying to hold him now, Jeremy, driving his one leg between the other two so Keegan Oliver can't switch sides and land another knee to the other side. But Oliver's looking at the choke here, trying to get that one hand free, sneak it around the neck as he's got the back of Vaz Lep and has had it now for a couple of minutes. After a dominant first round performance, now Keegan Oliver doing everything he can in round two to again remind the judges that he is the better fighter in this exchange.
There's another knee from Keegan Oliver, and he's just throwing everything he has into those knees.
Yeah, he's not the biggest guy at 130 pounds, but nevertheless putting all of those 130 pounds into those knees.
It looks like he's trying to continue with this arm triangle, and if he can slip through, he needs to switch his hips, which is the one thing that he didn't do. He needs to put his left hip down on the ground. That's what creates the big pressure on the arm triangle. So it looks like Keegan is actually using the arm triangle to set up position, but you see also on the guard, Vaz Lep not letting that leg through. If that leg comes through, this might be all she wrote.
So the leg is out now. We'll see whether or not he can transition that leg down and roll through on the arm triangle.
It's the left leg of Keegan Oliver that needs to switch the hip. He needs to put the pressure down, and by keeping that hip there, he's making it so that Vaz Lep can't come on top, but he's not making it so that he can be able to secure that submission.
Let's go, and lands a hammer fist as Keegan Oliver. It's been all Oliver here in round number two. A big knee on the way up for Vaz Lep. Vaz shakes it off and comes forward. Keegan Oliver again keeping those hands high like they've been teaching him in Beaumont Boxing here in Calgary, and again trying to find the range and put him to sleep. Keegan Oliver has not had many finishes in his MMA career, both amateur and pro, and you got to think that's got to wear on a guy when he keeps winning by decision.
Well, for Keegan Oliver, it's his conditioning. He nicknames himself the Condition. It's his conditioning that really is his strong suit. So if he can be as fresh in the third round as he is in the first round, that's going to be a good advantage for him. He'll eventually find a way to finish fights.
Vaz Lep now backing off, allowing Keegan into the center of the cage. Spinning back kick doesn't land.
Vaz Lep has kind of got to throw caution to the wind here. He lost round one. He's definitely losing round two. And so he's got to get in there, try and get inside, try and land another one of those big shots that rocked Keegan early in round one.
That left hand got through but didn't cause any damage. Oliver continuing to come forward. Tough fight here for Vaz Lep, Jeremy, in his pro debut. Keegan Oliver just loaded an uppercut and missed. That knee got through though, and Lep is dazed. He's backing up for all that he's worth right now. Keegan Oliver trying to come forward, and Jeremy, it's very interesting to me. Big head kick, and this fight is over. Short time left in round two. Keegan Oliver gets the finish.